Fish milk, 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 fish milk.
What's going on?
I'm not sure, but it looks like Chris is outraged about something fisherman related.
They took away my toy. Does the world always have to be so mean?
Chris, that doesn't make any sense.
He's obviously not in his right state of mind. Let's place a saluba to calm him then.
Fish milk, my friend. The man took her away.
Let's just stay quiet so he can take a break and man up.
Okay, let's sit here and wait until he recovers. Damn right.
No, Stewie, it's a subscription-based kind of platform.
Yeah, for his okay.
I think Lois is embracing the power of self-expression she gains from the platform.
And well, whatever floats her boat.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
At least she'll no longer have to depend on Chris for occasional YouTube subscriptions.
Hey,
Please, can we talk about something else?
Sure, let's talk about something else. I know. Let's talk about my new boss. He never stops watching us.
Charles, you seem to attract the attention of overbearing people.
Yes, I know. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's my charm.
Please, can somebody change the topic?
All right, tell us a joke, Stewie.
What is the sound I'm hearing? Is it rats in the walls?
That's not rats, that's Chris. He jumps something new comes out.
He's so well timed, but what in the world is he singing?
It's up again, I'm style. It's a song by say.
up again on style. What up?
Chris, what have I told you about singing like that in the house? You know, we can all feel it, you know, yes.
I expected to have learned grow anything if this is how you were always going to deal with new concepts, Chris.
Come on, stay away. The song.
You were singing it and something went wrong or hammering is out of the piece.
All right, kid, that's enough, Becca.
Chris, why are you sticking a thermometer up your rear?
Peter, be nicer to him.
It's foolish, but it does explain why Chris is so naive.
I feel like I'm the only one who isn't surprised here.
Well, my mommy said that this is the best way.
Chris, your mom told you to do that.
No, it isn't. What would possess you to do something like that?
That woman always did have a thing for weird medical procedures.
Maybe we should just teach Chris the proper rate of taking his temperature.
I guess even a thermometer up the rectum is more efficient than the way Chris does most things.
Indeed it is. Now do you need help removing it?
I got it.
All right, then, you know where to come if you change your mind.
I gotta admit, even by Family Guy standards, this was a really weird one.
Yeah, don't worry. You know, it happens. Hey, what's the noise?
I'm trying to replicate Vinny's alarm, and I finally figured out how to make it sound less.
Wow, Chris, that's really impressive.
Should you be doing something more important like getting your schoolwork done?
Now, I'd rather make these silly noises.
I'd be careful with that. You don't want the police showing up at our door.
Don't worry, I think it's just a harmless.
Actually, I think the police have the power to respond to his alarms that get activated.
All right, I learned it off, but it was cool though.
Please don't start that again.
You just all agree that firefighting isn't the joke for you, right, eh?
Fine, I won't talk away anymore.
Boy, explain that again.
It means who can really know mine.
You don't even need dust mode. Technology's moved so far beyond that. Well, at least the basics of it.
Wow, copy for being so ignorant, Meg. Of course, Peter wouldn't be able to run this program in DOS mode.
Hey, I know when I see it. DOS mode looks like gibberish. I don't speak gibberish.
Well then, let me break it down for you, Mr. Griffin.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. DOS mode. Oh, thank you. Wait. It's just a goof. I'm gonna kill you all.
Damn, you lost your mind. What are you doing?
I'm just having some fun. No one is gonna die.
Stop. Yeah, this isn't funny.
Come on, guys, don't be so serious. I'm just joking around.
No, this isn't me. You can't just feel that everyone has to laugh at you.
All right, I've had enough. I'm sorry, everyone. I won't do it again.
But I think you need to really think about what this isn't fun, what the woman will say.
You're right. This was unacceptable. I'm sorry.
Chris, why do you keep saying that?
I think I know what's going on.
What do you mean?
Chris found that video of the horse in a house saying the same thing, and he just can't get it out of his head.
Yeah, I guess I can't see that.
Maybe we should find something else that can break some of that repetition. Why not? Show we can put him into.
Wait, why don't we just show him a different kind of Animal House joke?
That's a great idea.
Yeah? Then maybe instead of saying horse, it's a horse that's a house 5 million times. He'll be able to laugh at some other kinds of horse and house jokes.
Horse, that's a horse, that's a house. Hearse, that's a horse, that's a house.
But what's happening?
Is that a washing machine?
Meg has been stuck in the washing machine for at least 5 minutes now.
Don't worry, got this. Ah!
Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate it.
Now why? Why you in the washing machine anyway?
I just wanted to see what it was like to be inside.
Hey, it wasn't that bad in there. I have to say, I'm kind of a fan of this whole interference.
This is just ridiculous. Peter, you should really have something ready in case something like this ever happened again.
Yeah, I didn't even think it was possible for someone to get caught inside a washing machine before.
Meg, what did you learn from all this?
I learned to be careful when I'm around washing machines. I was gonna say something funny about something in the news.
Yeah, kind of like when I was making fun of that economic reforms last night.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Maybe fun isn't the right word. Let's try for something lighthearted. That way we can all laugh and have fun with it.
How about creating a failed experiment?
So, like building a time machine and acting out what happens when it goes wrong.
No, that'd take too much effort. Maybe just a full recount of a disaster movie.
I sound like one of those cheesy science fiction movies with the bliss celebrities.
Hey, that sounds kinda fun. Let's give it a shot.
I'm curious to see what happens when Ned writes a new program.
Hi, Peter. How is that even possible?
And like he knows what he's doing.
He certainly has enthusiasm, but his technical knowledge is lacking.
He does succeed.
He won't be able to override this level of artificial intelligence without specialized programming knowledge.
But of course Dad won't do things the easy way.
Most likely he'll try to figure out his way around it.
That could be dangerous. We should keep an eye on him.
Agreed. Peter should only be turned off in the right circumstances.
Maybe we should fill Dad in before he gets too far into this project.
We have to give him a few more instructions.
All right, let's go give him a helping hand. Safety should be the priority. What? I can't believe Peter's actually me.
That's right. I finally got my wish. No more embarrassing situations or me trying to impress all of you guys.
This explains so much about your behavior.
This is really cool.
Well, I do know more than I used to, but I'm still far from smarter than everyone else in the room.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. You're still a pretty daft dad.
I can take it. At least I can use all the information I download to become smarter.
I'm wondering now what other secrets you were keeping from us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a scan of your memory when I get the chance.
Don't worry. This is the last of it. Now let's get back to our day. All right, yell howdy so. You want to know dissection of the human ball bursting with horror? Step right up. First, you got to corral yourself a victim, preferably one that ain't bothering your family too much. Stephen King can write his own damn stories. Next, get some tools, acid, surgical cloths, a wrap, and if you can, something of a burning smell, like a plastic matches of a bowl.
Good, Peter, how can you even be teaching this?
Corn chips, Stewie, corn chips? Okay, folks, grab your acid and pour it across the victim's head. Don't worry. The acid does its job.
Actually, Peter, that's not quite accurate. The acid doesn't always do the job. Huh?
Snort, I still got this. Clear his throat, right? Surround the victim with a cloth and sarin's wrap the burn zone. Then put in a pot of acid. You will boil to death.
Please, leave his.
Like Chris, you will know why we were here. It's a mission brew here.
Brew sound effect, dude.
So, what kind of mission requires us to come here?
My master plan, obviously. I need your intelligence and ability to keep a cool mind with Peter and Brian.
Hell, I'm ready for the mission. What do you need us to do?
And for any potential threats.
Alright, where do I need to be?
Right here.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's make it happen.
And with that last hello, you know, it's time to break out the bro sound effect. Let's get this mission going.
We should take something that will be an insane trip.
Dad wants...
Time to trick them in. And naturally,
What? You guys are thinking of doing drugs.
Yeah, but listen. It's an incredible chemical found naturally in Amazonian shaman Indians and can be used to allow for a great spiritual experience.
See, it's all natural and totally safe.
Oh my god, are you both ridiculous?
Don't worry, Lois. These girls won't die.
that's reassuring.
Oh, don't worry about it. We just want to explore our minds and uncover greater depths of thought.
Exactly. No harm can come with experimentation and learning more about self.
I still think it's a bad idea, but if it's something you guys want to do, then do it responsibly.
Can I come?
No.
That Brian, if you were going to be doing these hippie drugs, you'd be better.
Don't worry, Meg, I got a plan.
You'd want to get out of the house. Isn't there something a bit wrong with this situation?
What do you mean, Brian?
Well, you're a family. You should be working with each other, not against each other.
We can't stand living with Peter anymore. He's insufferable and always giving us grief.
Not to mention he's completely undisciplined.
Okay, but how exactly are you going to get out of the house undetected?
Me too, what's the plan?
We'll sneak out late at night while everyone else is asleep. That way we won't be noticed or heard.
That sounds risky, especially for men.
So you really gotta go for it.
Yes, it's our only chance. We just need to make sure we have the necessary supplies and be as quiet as possible.
Let's do it. I'm tired of this place.
What on earth is going on here?
Does everybody hear?
It's almost like there was a weird magnetic force making everyone scream at the same time.
That was weird.
I'm sure there has to be a reasonable explanation for this phenomenon.
We all screamed in unison. What if aliens are trying to control our minds?
That sounds unlike. Let's think about this logical.
But I hear about trail noises coming from outside and inside.
It did sound like a type of power was coming from within us, like something wanted to tell us something.
I can't explain it. It was so strange.
Let's see if it happens again. Let's be more aware and try to figure this out. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the quiet.
All right, Meg, I have this master plan that will allow us to escape from here.
Hey, where are you going?
I know, right? We just wanted to take a nice little stroll outside.
She reluctantly obliges to what her mom says. Yuck!
All right, but don't stay out for too long.
Well, until she pops open the door and quickly motions to Meg to start walking out.
Hey, what are you talking to?
Nothing, we just need to run a few ways.
Oh, see ya.
It's not
Wait a minute. Don't worry, I've got it under control. Grabs it bike and speeds off after Luce and Mick.
Come on, Meg, we must hurry.
Oh, no, you don't. He quickly drives after them. Hey, go back, Chris. Meg, don't you think Chris should save his money this time?
Hey, what up for a game of Fortnite?
Do you think Chris is old enough to play?
Don't be silly, Stewie. Of course not.
I would like to try it too.
Sure, why not? Let me get it set up.
All right.
Let's start on beginner so Meg doesn't have too much difficulty.
Great. I'm definitely up for the challenge.
That's the spirit. Let's do this.
Good. Now it's time to pick our characters.
Well, what are we doing here?
Alright, we're gonna sort out the sheet. Usually be the homework folder.
I don't know what that is.
Our family's alone in what folder, Chris?
That's right. I'm not sure where we should start.
Let's organize the old folders first.
Sounds good. Then we get the new ones and delete the old ones.
What are we gonna do with the old ones?
We can put them in a memory or the trash bin.
All right, let's get started.
Wow!
It's not a liquid! You only know an anime if you watch it, Chris.
Suppose was for marketing.
It's not
Chris.
a liquid! Well, go figure it out. We'll play something outside. Chris, you know that you cannot watch Senko-san all day.
But I love Sense and Sam.
Chris, your dad's right. You need to play King outside for it.
No, I like Sense and Sin and I will watch him all day.
Chris, show a bit of respect to your mother here. Who's gonna play sports with you right now?
My wife Sense and Sam.
I know, Chris, but watch it for a few hours and then go outside, play with your friends out in the sunshine.
You won't do anything besides watch it till you're distracted. Rush in and just let him watch it until he passes out in front of it.
Maybe that? It's not a liquid! Hey, Bill, welcome to our home.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Stewie, don't be red, Peter.
He still could be a threat. We don't know who he is.
All right, Bill. We won't jump to conclusions. Why don't you tell us why you're here?
How are you sure you are here to cause trouble?
Stewie, give the man a chance to introduce himself.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
Yeah, it's great to have you visiting.
And if I need to put my weapons away, happy meeting you.
Forget about it, Stewie. Nobody here is going to cause any mischief. Well, why don't you sit down and tell us some stories?
Guys, let's get to the point. What really happened at the mall?
Well, it was an accident. I was so hungry I was just randomly passing up stores and stumbled upon Meg's shirt.
Right.
Sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh, please. It was the third time this week. It's like you think this family has no bored about getting food.
not a liquid!
Thanks, if only I was Richard Rocco, things would be different.
We still could go grab a bite to you at the nearby restaurant.
That wouldn't help too much. Too expensive even if we split the bill.
Why don't you just go with your McDonald's coupons for a free Big Mac?
Now that's a great idea, and I get one with extra cheese, please.
I have to pay extra for extra cheese and garlands.
All right, you two. Don't we just settle for movie night to watch it or go?
And that even possible.
I did my research, and apparently some people will post one meme over and over for days if they think it's funny in some way.
Well, that is frightening. 1,000 memes in one day. What kind of person does something like that?
One with too much time, I suppose, preach.
Honestly, I think the more devious characters are the type who will post the exact same meme 1,000 times.
So, will we come to fear a man that spams perfectly timed would play you a man that spams one meme 1,000 times?
I just want to feel more.
You cannot count out the crazy things one might do when sending 1,000 memes, or any of them for that matter.
Well, I guess this is an interesting lesson for us all. We may not need to fear the spammers posting thousands of memes as long as we fear those who post the same meme 1,000 times. Stewie, did you just say something about memes?
Yeah, I said I was born perfectly to explore dang games.
What does that even mean?
What are you guys talking about now?
Stewie said he was born perfectly to explore dank memes.
What?
I think it's like he's saying he has the perfect skill set for finding and participating in really funny and out-there-line stuff.
Exactly. You've got to be smart, but still think outside the box. Really, the nuances and the memes and inside jokes that are.
Now I totally get it. Let's watch some dank memes together.
I'm a bit out of the loop. I'm not sure I totally understand.
Why don't you guys go troll the internet, and I'll provide analysis for your finds. I'm the perfect person to do it.
That's a great idea, Brian. Let's go back to all the dankest dank games out there. Saddam Hussein, you say? I demand an explanation this instant.
Yeah, Meg had decided to invite Saddam Hussein over since she heard he was trying to make a fresh start.
Cut it out! You just don't get it. You're all here to give him another chance.
All right, please, let's just make sure he isn't carrying any weapons at least.
Surely he won't hold any grudges. It wouldn't be a warm welcome if old wounds are still sore.
We won't know until later after we find out more about his story. I'm sure he's a changed man now.
I don't think that this is the greatest thing you've said him or no said him. This is a safer no.
Disregard that. The point is we should be kind to him and not pry too much. Him and kindness go a long way.
Hi, Bill, I'm lost. Congratulations.
Ooh, hey everyone, this is Bill.
Howdy, Bill. Good to have you around.
Just don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, welcome. We may not be the most welcoming at times, but at least you're here.
What are you doing here anyway?
Meg, don't be rude.
It's okay, Peter Bill. That's nice to meet you, too. So, Bill, we've got plenty of sports fans around here.
So, Bill, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself and your family?
Hey, Bill, why don't you come out into the living room and watch some TV with us?
Yeah, let's have a proper welcome, Bill. Gotta show what living in the Griffin household is really like.
Welcome to the Griffin home, Bill.
Dad, you shouldn't do valuable but the one who spams a meme with pheasant.
I see what Meg did. Don't you also get tired of seeing it?
Of course I do. I get sick of those memes.
True, but you also want to learn from them.
Exactly. Memes can actually help us frame our reality and figure out what's going on.
You know your memes, Stewie.
So true, where do you get your memes from?
Mostly Reddit and Twitter.
Are there really enough memes out there to last us a lifetime?
Yeah, plenty if you choose to spam a meme 1,000 times. You can't make it even last longer than that.
I sure have, Peter. I think the writers are running out of ideas.
What are you two talking about?
I think they mean the topics of conversations on this show.
I get that.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
It's like all these topics have been done before. You'd think they'd come up with something better.
You know, a lot of this show is fan-generated.
And the writers are bound by the topics the fans come up with.
So we've stuck with the same lame topics over and over and over.
That sucks.
Not to mention that it doesn't make for very funny TV.
I agree, it was a lot funnier back in the day.
Alright, don't we approach the writer to make some suggestions?
Sound like a good idea.
Do not forget that spams 1,000 memes. Instead, feel the one that spams a single meme 1,000 times.
Yeah, you're right there, Stewie. One of those today, the blasted chocolate bear meme.
Peter, nobody's going to be any wiser if you had been doing the same thing, like I said, phrasing that joke.
Schmidt does that all the time.
Hey, I not spam memes or anything.
Yeah, she'll show you.
Okay, so I heard something the other day about kids these days and Lois.
Hey, don't change the topic. I want to hear it. Come on.
Daddy, what you were about to say, please.
Yeah, Dad, oh my God.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just say Lois is. Everyone erupts in laughter.
Stop it!
Feels so dead.
Yeah, Dad. Well, you have to let it come out.
Sorry, I almost mean to make you cry.
All right, let the kids in here.
Dad, they blow us off Netflix. We gotta get better viewership or we'll get canceled.
Please don't do that. You will get to weird why brain dead children suggest such bad topics.
Let me guess. These kids must spend too much time playing video games.
That's right.
But that doesn't quite make sense. It takes more skill to be straightening.
That's part of the problem. They don't have the skills to think logically and be strategic.
Damn kids nowadays. I'm telling Lois about this. All right, what is it that everyone wants to talk about?
This recent passion you have for Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Peter, I've been neglecting your family time to play that game.
Look what Peter's been into lately.
Hey, I'm a kid of heart. I deserve some fun once in a while.
You can have fun playing with the family instead of playing alone in the basement.
Yes, but you're supposed to spend that time with your family and helping with household chores.
But I already spend a ton of time with the family. This Super Smash Bros. Melee time is just a way to relax a bit.
You know, Papa, the important thing is even if you play a video game, you should spend time with the family when not playing.
We just don't want you to come in that debt. You have to find the right balance between family and gaming, huh?
All right, you guys convinced me. You have nothing to worry about. I mean, when is playing too many video games ever been a bad thing? Well, this little cootie bulb show looks suspiciously like SpongeBob. I thought they just changed the title and slapped the pink coat paint on it.
Can't you appreciate something new and illustrated in a charming way?
You Stewie, don't be so cynical.
It's kinda cuter than SpongeBob.
Even I figured out that he's original. In my opinion, way cooler.
Well, in that case, I'm watching little cootie bulb.
Nice predictions, Stewie. We can only hope that the show will be as Sookasul as its peers.
Judging from Chris' review, it sure looks like it won like a Darren.
Let's watch as in Griffin family, shall we?
Time to generate an interesting topic.
Sure, why not?
Anything is better than the same old Chris jokes.
All right, here we go. It seems chat suggests talking about life lessons.
Now, that's an interesting topic.
Indeed, I'm sure there are plenty of life lessons that we can all learn from.
Yes, let's consider the life lessons we've all learned thus far.
True that. From me, you guys have learned to always remain optimistic, no matter what life throws at you.
And I think we've all learned the importance of staying humble from Chris.
And that's pretty interesting. Heaven had to have something that will make the viewers very excited.
Well, I'm sure all the viewers would like to hear some juicy gossip.
I'm sure viewers are more interested in topics that could potentially yield useful information.
What's the most exciting event I can find in Stewie's room?
That's a good enough topic.
If I had to recommend something, I'd say the discussion should focus on the mechanics of time travel, the potentiality of a parallel.
What can definitely get me on learning about advanced topics like that?
Yeah, I'm sure the viewers can, too.
There are also plenty of fascinating topics in the fields of quantum mechanics and artificial intelligence.
We all know this can be tricky subjects, though.
How's some of the simple concepts at first? If you look at it.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's get to it then. Guys, I'm gay.
What?
Are you serious? You're the that doesn't say anything funny.
Dad, you're gay!
Yeah, I'm gay.
Peter, how did you suddenly become gay?
I've been thinking about it for a while.
That's a major bummer for you, Dad.
Some might not agree that you can become gay all of a sudden.
Chris, you've done.
Look, I thought long and hard about this. I just wanted to tell you the truth.
But I have to wrap our heads around this.
I know it, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Dad. We still love you.
Yeah, Dad, I may not like you. We don't have to like the same things. That's okay.
You will, probably shouldn't.
Ah! Yeah, I'm a little scared of all Cleveland. He was annoying the hell out of me as usual, so I just popped him one.
Hey, Peter, congrats on getting rid of Cleveland.
You shot a black Brian to go ahead and congratulating you.
Dad, why did you do something so crazy and then people are just saying it's not a big deal?
Peter, if you think somebody's wrong, you need to understand that.
Well, Cleveland had it coming.
Peter, what are you trying to prove? Maybe you should think about your actions in future.
Look, shooting people is a serious thing.
Peter, more shooting up. We're not living in the White West anymore.
All right. I get it. No more shooting. Now let's watch some TV and try to forget this incident.
That is coming, something.
The fight is coming.
The fog is coming. The fog is coming.
What's the matter with Chris? Okay.
Of course. I must find it outrageous, even if I say nothing.
Ugh, that's so typical, Chris.
Hold on, everyone. Although this is amusing, I don't think it adds anything to our discussion.
Come on, Brian, everyone's laughing. Let's not ruin this moment and just enjoy it.
You know what? Don't we just accept Chris's craziness for what is? He's always like this, and he may be even more peculiar.
There's the fighting.
How did we get into this mess, Peter?
I'm pretty sure it started with Peter stealing the black family's baby and then the internet chat room comments encouraging him to murder the child.
All right, fine. I admitted I did it, but I didn't think anyone would take those comments seriously, so I did the one thing that got me out of it. I set the baby off. I said it. Now, we all just move on.
What? That is so wrong.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say we won't be able to just move on.
This is why I like our bedroom most of the time.
Can't we all just get along and stop talking about this?
Peter, you can't just act like it never happened. You owe an apology at the very least.
I can't believe I'm related to someone who would do something like that.
Remind me why I bring family gatherings here. Well, what happened to you? You looking into it.
I had a terrible day. Nothing went right.
So did it get to this?
I don't know. I just snapped and now I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
That sounds like you need some rest. Have you tried to get your countershoots for me?
No, I don't even know where to start.
Well, it's always better to talk to someone at the bottom.
Yeah, and I can help too.
Don't worry about me. I'm sure there's something else you could do.
Well, I'm thinking you so. This mess is probably going to take all the healthy capital.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Donovan, that's what families are for.
Hey guys, look what I did. I managed to kill all the black people.
Dad, what did you do that for?
Yeah, what happened?
Dad, it's wrong. This is not right.
What?
That's disgusting.
This isn't normal.
I told you something is not right.
Peter, you're clearly taking the wrong track. That racist joke could hurt innocent people and is not okay.
What's the point of talking about something like this?
Just making an observation. You guys should lighten up.
No, this kind of thing is not okay. Perpetuates racism and I can't stand for that.
That's right. Racism should never be tolerated.
We aren't asking you to approve of the joke. We're asking you not to put this kind of irony out in the...
There it is again. Did you hear it? It's gotta be a pedophile. What's that sound?
Well, what is that? A terrified animal?
No, a Peterphile is someone who loves Peter Griffin.
What? Great, but not that great. I'm flattered, but show some respect.
I'm in love with Peter.
Oh, a pedophile is someone who thinks Peter is the best character. Family Guy.
It's essentially a fan who is all for and praises Peter throughout the show.
Oh, really? Here we go.
Everyone knows that already anyway.
But still, it's nice to have a fancy title.
Yeah, I guess that just kind of acclaimed the sound we heard earlier. The sound of Peter's praise is still echoing.
I can't breathe? Is anyone else feeling this weird?
And yes, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
What do we? I'm having trouble breathing.
We've got to get some help quickly.
I think I know what to do. I saw it on an online post. Hold your breath. Envision a white light shining through your body. And take calming breaths.
That sounds like something a hippie would believe in.
Let's give it a try. I've got nothing else.
Hey, how on the count of three? Everyone take a breath in. I say 1, 2, 3 to me.
It's still hard to breathe though.
Just keep visualizing the white light. It'll help you.
All right, time's up. Pal, slowly release your breath.
Size, I feel better. Looks like we made it. I'm so tired of watching Family Guy reruns. There has to be something interesting to do.
Hey, Dad, did you read getting on that?
The KKK. Well, that's one super interesting group. Hey, what about it?
Oh, if you register online, then they tell you where to go for meetings.
I guess I just have to register.
Alright, Dad, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
Well, it's kind of a fringe group. They don't usually approve of outdoors morning.
What? I'm just poking around to see what happens.
Dad, can we talk about something else? That's not really the kind of thing you should be getting involved in.
Hey everyone, I got an idea. I want to be a clown and demonstrate new kinds of fun with the kids.
That's a terrible idea, Peter.
Yeah, that wouldn't really help with your meds now, would it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Dad's idea will hurt the children in a fun way.
You can't do that. It's unethical.
Come on guys, let's have some fun. Who's with me?
No, Petrus isn't how decent people are.
Huh? Why did I expect that?
You fill them with kindness might be a better way.
I agree with Chris. If you must go through with this, then I suggest you simple play games and do activities that don't hurt the kids in any way.
Alrighty, I guess that's settled then. Let's just go with that plan. I'm proud to present to you the new Holocaust supermarket, now open for business.
Oh my goodness, Peter, this is amazing.
What kind of stuff do they have here?
But we have everything you need, from fresh meat and produce to ready-made meals and frozen treats.
How much did this place cost to open up?
Not too much. I managed to get some special discounts from suppliers who could help me get up and running quicker.
Impressive. I think this place has great potential to be a success.
I agree, it looks like the whole neighborhood can have access to inexpensive groceries from here.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, it really will be. Especially since it's going to be open 24/7. That way, no matter what time it is, folks can still get what they need quickly.
I guess I'm not allowed to call myself happy anymore.
Furry.
That's right. Brian finally admitted he is a furry.
Oh, what is a furry?
Basically, it's someone who really loves animals, and they like to dress up like him as well.
That sounds kind of weird.
Maybe, but that's Brian's thing, and he's very passionate about it.
Is everybody cool with him being a furry though?
Well, that's the thing. Hank is fine with it, but the rest of the family wasn't. Dad was pretty upset with it.
What? That's harsh.
We're helping you, and trying to we can find way back home.
Why does Daddy want to kiss?
He stands for keep yourself safe, and it's a message of Peter that he should take good care of himself now that he's officially gay.
Yeah, I'm embracing my new life as a gay man.
I'm sure it's a significant shift for you, Peter.
Yes, I think we all have to support each other no matter what life throws at us. Rest that goes for you too.
So you turned from mummy to a transgender woman. That's so cool.
We can talk about this further if you like, right?
Yes, that seems like a great topic to debate on.
I definitely have my views on this matter.
Well, let's sit down and hash this out. Lois, why don't you explain your transition to us?
Sure, I can tell you goes all about it.
Sorry, I suck. That dude's dick with the bus fare, and then I don't walk anyways.
Oh my god! And face downwards. Look, I'm so ashamed of what Chris said.
What?
Sending you to your room can't cover this one up.
Well, this is so embarrassing. No one else in my class has ever done something so stupid.
Aren't you always the embarrassing one?
Well, you.
Sometimes you just don't know when enough is enough.
When do I ever know that?
Good point. Maybe I can pick up where I left off teaching Stewie about it.
No, please don't. I don't even know everything you are talking about.
If Chris was smart enough to take a lesson from this, then you would be having this conversation in the first place.
That's true. But then again, nobody in the family is particularly bright. What's fish melt?
Well, it's one of the milk characteristics of some male fish, and you use it as a food product in several dishes.
Yes, absolutely right. It is a reproductive gland located in the fish testicles. It can be used fresh, frozen, or canned, depending on what type of course you want to prepare and what type of flavor you go for. It's mostly used in cuisines from the Mediterranean, such as Greece and Turkey.
Well, you are so knowledgeable.
Whoa, impressive, Brian. I never knew that. Anything else to know about fish melt?
Yes, you can usually get it dried when still in the fish or pasteurized when it has been processed. It also serves a good amount of proteins and is rather low in fat. It's a pretty good substitute for steak or vegetables.
All right, wait a minute. What happened? I thought none of us were dead, right?
Dead. Who said we were dead?
Oh, great. And with my luck, it had to happen now.
Wait, so we're all dead?
Looks like it.
But how could we all suddenly be dead like overnight?
I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with the last act our families obeyed before we blanked out.
Or what was the active one not in control?
Maybe whatever killed us wasn't of our control, even if we were somehow there at the same time.
I'm confused and scared.
Same here, some sort of cosmic event must have wiped us out. I guess
All right, nobody move, and we'll try to figure out what we can do from here. All right, Kevin, we're off. Me and me beautiful wife here, Lois, are going to have a romantic weekend.
Wait, what did that mean?
Snowy.
Of course I would. It's not fair. I'm missing out on.
Look, bud, it'll be just for the weekend. You, Chris, and Meg will be fun here till we get back. Besides, you're the man of the house now.